Hi and welcome to the Mosaic of My Life channel. My name is Anastasia. I'm Ukrainian who is living in US, and this channel is about everyday life, household, traveling, and much more. In this video we will buy gifts for the St. Andrew's Day, give for each gift a number and cut them out of paper, prepare the special Varenyky with gifts. Let's have a little bit context first. So, St. Andrew's Day is a cultural holiday that is celebrated on November 30th. And in Ukraine, we have a tradition to eat varenyky or dumplings on this day. In my childhood, it was a very cozy family holiday. When mom was making the varenyky with gifts, we were eating them, and after we had this very fun moment of revealing which gift everyone got according to their list. And as this is the first year of our marriage and our first St. Andrew's Day, I decided to make it our family tradition too. Right now I'm going to buy the gifts for the Varenyky Day, and me and my husband, we really love different Asian snacks. So I will go to an Asian market and try to find something interesting there. After the gifts are bought, it's time now to prepare the papers with numbers that will go inside of the Varenyky. And it's very easy to do. Just make sure that the papers will be not too small to not get lost in the Varenyky, but also not too big, because there will be problems with closing the Varenyky when you will put them inside. And important moment, please always use white tape, because this time I didn't had white tape, so I used the thinner tape and it was a mistake, and later in this video I will show you why. So first thing that I'm doing is I'm measuring the wideness of the tape to understand how much distance should I put between the numbers, and I'm writing down numbers from 1 to 10, 5 gifts I prepared, and other 5 prepared my husband, because he said that he also wants for me to have some surprise. I also decided to add some nice wishes to make the game more interesting. I wrote joy, God's blessings, creativity, and success that I forgot how to write correctly. So I wrote it how I was feeling to write it. Spoiler, I wrote it with mistakes. Anyway, here I'm putting some tape on the top of the paper. And I will also do the same from the other side, because if you don't do it and you will put just paper numbers in the Varenyky, they will get wet and they might break. So to prevent it, I'm doing kind of a laminating or something. And here you can see that I also found a metallic thing. This is actually a cover from an old candle, and I'm using it to store the numbers and the words so they will not get lost. So yeah, here I'm cutting the numbers, making sure that the distance between numbers is good, the papers are not too small and not too big. And here are the final ready paper numbers. Now it's time for the last but the most important part, to make the Varenyky. First, let's prepare the filling. I prepare the filling one day before doing the Varenyky, because it's good for the mashed potatoes to stay in the fridge for about 24 hours, so the mashed potatoes will be not so liquidy and it will be easier to put them in the dough. I also cut the onion in small pieces to fry, and a secret from my dad is also to put a whole onion in the potatoes that will be boiled. It gives very nice taste to the potatoes. I also added 1 bay leaf and simply boil the potato and fry the onions. After the potatoes were boiled, I just took everything out and left a little bit of liquid in a cup in case if the potatoes will be too dry. But I didn't use it, the potatoes were okay. Just keep in mind that they need to be a little bit more dry than regular mashed potatoes because again, it will be easier to put them in the dough. After I mashed the potato, I put the onions and I didn't blend them, just put them like they are. After that, I mixed everything nicely and the filling is done. The recipe for the dough I took from a channel called Smakoliki UA. I will put the link in the description box for the ones who wants to know more details about the recipe. One thing that I noticed is that for some reason my dough turned to be more thick than needed. It needs to be more soft. And I think maybe it's because of the flour. It might be different in US and in Ukraine. So just keep in mind that you might need less flour than is in this recipe, or just simply add a little bit more water so the dough will be more soft. And here's the final result. The varenyky looks delicious, but as I told you in the middle of the video, the main mistake that I did was to use thin tape. As you see, there were some tape pieces inside the varenyk that I never had before while using white tape, so please always use white tape. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed, and please let me know if you in general like dumplings and what is your favorite filling in dumplings. Mine is potato, but if we are talking about sweet dumplings, I like the cherry ones. They are amazing. Anyway, I really hope that you will have a nice rest of the day and see you soon in my next videos. Bye!